What's up, folks? Welcome to the final exam, episode 11, Bow Edition. It's been a little while. Some things have changed, others have remained the same. We are now in Master Rank. I couldn't get through every single weapon while the game was still in high rank, so we've got to move up. Some of the monsters are going to be a little bit different, but the wheel remains largely the same. It's already 4:04, so let's go ahead and bring up the weapon wheel. We are trying out the bow. I've been running it all week, just like every other weapon I have done before, but this one proves to be a challenge for me. It's one of the harder ones that I've tried. I'm very, very squishy with it, so that in itself is a bit of a hurdle to overcome. If I could get an exclamation mark spin in the chat, please. Let's get this started. Find out who I'm going to be hunting today. We've got Mitsune, Magnamalo, Basil Gauss, Tigrex, and Toestra. We used to have Apex Mitsune on there, but there's no Apexes in Master Rank, so I knocked it down to regular. I kind of hope that that's who I get, because I think that's the easiest one on the list. And I didn't. We got Tigrex. That's less than ideal, but, you know, it could be worse. We could have gotten Toestra again. And actually, you know what? This is the first time we've gotten Tigrex since we started this entire thing. No Scorned and Valstrax. I am not amazing at this game. I'm just good. I want to give myself a chance to not fail the quest, so we are sticking with these monsters. Maybe when I do season 2 of this, I will bump up the challenge and do the Scorned. But until I get to season 2, I am sticking with these not super endgame monsters. I think they're still challenging. They're very hard. So I don't feel too bad about it. But, you know, if you want to go and you want to carry yourself through one of these quests and show that you're that much better than I am, I say go ahead. Fantastic. Do it. I will watch it. I will watch it and I will applaud and I will enjoy it. Alright, so I have eaten. Let me make sure that I'm using the ideal weapon, because that's one of the things I keep forgetting about, is that I want to be using the proper element against the monster that I'm fighting. I'm not used to that. I pretty much ran raw all the way through base rise, so now it's like, all right, well, it seems like elemental is really good, so I need to take full advantage of that, and I want to use electricity on that. So I went ahead and I crafted all of these different builds. The only one I don't have is dragon, but it doesn't matter because we got thunder here, so let's do that. Let me make sure that my switch skills are all in order here. I've got Herculean Draw. I want to get rid of Butcher Bind. I keep changing this, but it keeps going back. The game seems adamant that I should be using Butcher Bind, but I am adamant that I don't want to touch it. So now that we got that squared away, I've eaten. My dogs are all lined up. They are set up for damage. So it's kind of going to be on me to not fucking die. And that's going to be the hardest part, if I'm going to be real. This weapon, very little room for error, it turns out, in Master Rank. If you get hit twice, you're pretty much dead. That's it. That's all you get. So there's nothing left to it but to do it. So let's fucking do it, baby. I already soloed Strax a few times. Oh, okay. That's the reason why, because I'm not saving it. Thank you. I'm just going to go ahead and loot the whole box here. No shame. I'm a fat boy. I'm going to be drinking a lot of potions if I get the chance, if I don't get one shot. And you know what? In an unprecedented turn of events, I know, I'm going to touch these birds. I'm going to go around and collect some birds. I usually never do any of this. My pride won't allow it generally, because it's like, you know what, I'm better at the game than that. I don't need to go get these birds, but I definitely need to get the birds. I need the health. I need the stamina. I don't drink the dash juice because I don't want to sip on that too. I've got too many other things that I'm trying to put in my mouth all the time, so I'm saving the dash juice for when I really, really need it, which is not today. Of all days you'd think that I would be going for the dash juice, this is not it, it turns out. I'm not going to explain any more than that. I just want to keep it in my bag. I like the way it looks there. So, Tigrex, every time I've fought him solo, I've pretty much been using the Greatsword. He was who I was practicing against all those weeks ago, all those months ago, however long ago it was. So I haven't returned to him for a very long time. I actually have not fought him one-on-one with the bow and arrow yet. This is going to be my first time. I'm pretty familiar with his moveset though, so we'll see how it goes. If ever there was a monster that I could actually get some counters off on, maybe this is one of them. We'll find out. That's kind of the famous last words. But I think it's gonna be fun. As long as I don't get one shot 3 times in a row. And then that's the end of the quest. That would be bad. So far, that has not happened. I've been able to complete every single one of these final exam hunts. I don't want to go out of this one with a big fat failure. I am going to go ahead and armor skin. I should have brought the mega ones, but preparation's not my strong suit. That's why I'm not playing World anymore. That's why I'm playing Rise. They reduced the amount of preparation that you need to do, and it still was not enough. Alright, I'm going to give my dogs an opportunity to build up just a little bit of aggro. Because they are supposed to do some work. Oh, I thought I could get that one. And so one of the problems I've been having with the bow is getting the counters off in time. I am very late on the draw, or early on the draw. There's kind of not really any between. I had a couple good hunts yesterday, but they were group hunts, so I couldn't really brag too much about them. Like, when the monster's not, like, solely focused on you, it's a little bit easier. I think some people say that it's easier when you play it this way. I kind of disagree. No, no, no! Damn it, dude, I wanted that so bad. I was like, I want to get up over him, but I just hit it too slow. But it seems like Tigrex is actually not hitting me as hard as I thought he was going to, so I'm okay with that. And you know what I need to do? I need to use the wire bug buffs. That's another thing I keep forgetting about. They add a ton of damage. I forget that. Oh, Jesus. Where is my other dog? Is it just over there blasting? Yeah, it is. So I've got these wirebug tether guns. Ah, fuck, I had that one. But I don't know how often they proc. I've not really seen it happen too much yet.
Reliable as always.
Alright, that was a pretty quick first round. Does anyone know what determines how long a monster stays in an area at the beginning of your hunt? Because the time on that seems to vary, like, a lot. And I've never been able to figure out if there's a way to keep it in the area longer, or if it's just purely RNG. Oh, can I do some riding here? Oh, you know what it is? My dog's tethers. I got to get up in the air. I need to do this. And that will proc them. Okay, I'm actually going to ride this guy. A little bit of free damage. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. And he's helpless. He can't even do anything. Hey, come on, come on, come on, Para. Why you roaring? Just attack. Use your wind. There we go. There we go. Alright, I'm going for the 0 carts. You guys all... Okay, not all of you bet against me. Someone bet for me. So I want to perform. I want you to get the channel points. Nice. Is there a way to just, like, quickly swap between these two? Seems like not, unless I have a... What is it? Speed 3? Speed 4? Whatever it's called. This might have actually been a pretty good monster for me to get for this hunt. I'm generally not great at fighting the Tigrex. But I'll take it over the Toestra 100% of the time. Fuck Toestra. Oh, shit. Right under the arm. Dude, the hitboxes are fucking glorious in this game. Oh, okay. I felt like that one was a little bit beside me, but it was right on the edge there. sucks. Use that gun. I didn't give it to you for you to look at. Come on, shoot that shit. Help me out. Help out your master. Nice. So one of my problems is I spin around a little bit too much sometimes with this weapon. I'm trying to control that, but I'm very spammy. Alright, sweet. I wanted to get that plant. Dude, that's such good damage. Ah, damn, I tried to get the counter off. Dude, the stagger with this bow. I'm running a absolute power shot, I think. So it uses a ton of stamina, but it has a ton of stagger also. Come on, you enthusiast. Here, I'm gonna try to get some more. There we go. Dude, they haven't used their tethers one time yet. In the video I was watching, they were using them like constantly, so I don't know what's changed between my setup and that. But clearly something is a little bit different. I set up that other scroll, but I don't think I'm actually going to get around to using it. It doesn't matter too much, though. I think it does stack with Herculean Draw, but it seems like we got this. This one has been pretty straightforward. Which, for the first time, having Tigrex show up in this thing, I'm happy with. I'll take that. I like it when it's just kind of not too crazy, when I'm not getting bullied. But there have been times, especially with the Toestra, where it just bullies the shit out of me. That monster is so fucking brutal. Alright, let's get it all the way charged up. GG's. Easy peasy. It doesn't get a lot better than that. I mean, yeah, it does. It gets a lot better than that, but from me, I will take that 100%. Especially, I'm not feeling the best today, so that is good. I am happy. I am very happy with that result. All right, let me get the poll up so you guys can tell me what you think. Because what I think, you know, that's nice and all. But the entire point of this is for you to grade me on how well I did. On whatever grading scale that you feel fits. Maybe you like the way that I look. Maybe you had good coffee today. I don't know. It's up to you. You decide. It's going to be on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. There's going to be a poll up in the chat. How did I do? And you can just put in however many stars you want in there, because that is a personal decision. I mean, if I were you, I would give me 5. If I were you, that's what I would do. But I'm not. All right, you guys have 3 minutes to get your votes in. So go ahead, get them in. I'm going to go ahead, clear out this this outcome of the prediction. Sorry guys, I did not cart. When you bet against me, you lose. That's just the way it is. I did not. It was a pretty clean, straightforward run. They said it couldn't be done. You know, I hide my power level over the course of the week. I like to make it... I don't. It's just when I'm playing the game and I'm not trying to, like, interact with chat. I can actually focus a little bit more. But a lot of the reason why I like streaming is so that I can talk with the chat, so... Learning new weapons and doing both those things at the same time, it's just like, it's fucking hard, man. It is. It's fucking hard. 0 is not an option. If you want to do 0, you just don't vote. Honestly, 1 is probably more brutal than 0. And you know, if you want to give me 1, you don't even have to explain why. You can keep that to yourself. I don't want to hear it. Especially not when I just put on a show like that. How quick was that hunt? I was like, I think that might have been the quickest one I've ever done. For a while I thought the light bow gun was gonna take the crown as being like the fastest, but nope.
Time to go.
Use Dragon Piercer. You know, I could have used Dragon Piercer. That's a good point. But I think I get more damage out of just shooting the bow than actually waiting for the Dragon Piercer to happen with this build that I'm running. I could be wrong, but I did see a pretty cool YouTube video of Dragon Piercer. And I was like, you know, it would be cool if I ran that, but I would need to rely a lot on the tethers from the dogs, and they just didn't proc. Like, I didn't see them do it. I don't know what causes it to happen, so I will have to mess around with that a little bit because it was really interesting. See if you can fit 2 quick reloads. All right, the results are in. We got, here, I'll bring it over so you all can see it. Oh wait, no, there's a couple more minutes, or a couple more seconds. So if you're trying to get your vote in, you got a moment. You got a moment. Before it's done. Dude, I can't believe it lets me vote. That should not be allowed. I'm not going to, but it does allow it. It's like, yeah, he can vote. He made the poll. All right. Here we go. We got a tie for 4 stars and 5 stars. Thank you. That's very generous. We have 1 star. I think that's a troll. I'm gonna say if that is a 1-star hunt, I don't know what you're looking for. Like, I really don't. Like, if you're gonna be like, hey, that's 1 star, maybe you're a god gamer. I don't know. Manyo, if that's you, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. And a 3-star average. I think that's fair. I think that those are all fair. Thank you very much. I think that I performed slightly above average this time. So I will give myself 4 stars. And for the weapon, dude, okay. So these are my opinions. This is not a reflection on anybody else's enjoyment of the weapon. This is just how I feel about it. So don't get angry if this is not the score you want it to be, because at the end of this, I also grade the weapon. I always have, and I continue to do so. I am going to say that this weapon is on the edge in a way that I feel like not even the longsword is. Like, if you want to perform with this thing, you've got to really, really get good at it, because it puts out a shitload of damage, right? This thing is a fucking machine gun. So it's got that going for it. It's got a super high skill level, I feel like. It's got some Silkbind moves or some switch abilities that I feel like maybe could be a little bit better, right? A little bit, but they're fine. They buff you up. They give you a tiny bit of movement so that you can get around a little bit, so you can kind of use it as a utility, but not even that much. It's super limiting. So I'm going to say 3 stars. 3 stars out of 5, because I think for how high up it is in difficulty, I think there should just be a little bit more tech around it. Like, that's just me. Don't get upset. But I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm definitely gonna try it out again. At the beginning of the week, I thought that I was gonna be done with this weapon because I was extremely frustrated. Like, I was just getting bullied constantly during the hunts, and getting the dodge bolt under control and finally getting the damage out that I felt like I should be doing to kind of like push the monsters around a little bit, like that kind of made it click for me. So I enjoyed it. I'm going to try it again. I think 3 stars. And that's it. Class is dismissed. I hope you all have a good weekend, and I'm going to stick around for about half an hour more to do some more group quests if anyone is down. But that is episode 11 of the final exam. Hey, thanks everyone for hanging out. I love doing these. It's been a while. I honestly didn't expect this one to go well. Just simply because I just don't feel all that great today. But that was fun. That was a really good one. And also because we didn't get to Astra. That's the main reason why I think it was a good one.